Hello. Today I'm going to show you how to make a work of art that looks like an old barn window or an old spooky house window with spider webs in it. Since Halloween's coming up this weekend, I know some of y'all are real excited about that. I am too. I decided to experiment with the art element of line and making the spider webs. Do you know the spider is one of nature's great artists? Their webs are quite beautiful in real life, right? So I'm just gonna set this to the side. I got a regular size orange paper and I didn't have a brown paper, so I'm gonna use purple for my window frame. You will need 3 tall ones for the vertical lines on the window and 3 horizontal ones, short ones. So 3 long ones and 3 short ones. So here's how I did mine. I took it, hold on, I'm trying to fix this. Okay, I took the paper, I folded it in half. That way I did less cutting. Took some scissors and I cut a 1/2 inch strip the tall ways vertical as it's folded in half on the open part, okay? And then I did one more. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's just an old wood frame, so it's okay if it's crooked. And then now I have 4 strips. So I only need 3, so I'm just gonna set one of those to the side. And that's for my 3 wood parts to that frame. And now I need short ones. So I'm just gonna take my leftover scraps, measure it to the edge of the orange paper and cut it. Get rid of that piece. And then I'm going to take my leftovers and cut another strip, about 1 inch or 1/2 inch. Just depends on how thick you want them. And then one more. Oh, I'm almost cutting all the way to the fold. So I'm cutting on the open part, not the fold. There. Okay, so now I have 4 of those, but I only need 3. So I'm just going to take those 3. I'm going to take some glue. If you have a glue bottle, you can use that. I'm going to use my handy sponge. And, oh, I forgot to do the, oops. Oh well, I'll just do it right here. Okay, so I'm going to take my 3 strips, not gluing yet. I forgot. I'm going to make these look like wood. If you have brown paper, you don't have to make them look like wood, but I thought my purple paper really does not look like wood, so I'm gonna make it look like wood right now. I'm gonna find a brown marker. Where is it? And I'm just gonna draw some wood grain on the purple paper. You know, the grain of wood, the lines on the wood. So that's what I'm doing, just kind of rough. And I'm also using the side of the tip, that helps. If you have an oil pastel, a chalk pastel, you can kind of color it brown. That helps. I did that on this one. First I did it with marker and then I did it with a little bit of chalk pastel. Oh, this is really sloppy. I like my other one better. I'm trying to go fast. That's why it looks sloppy. Okay, take your time, Miss Sheehan. Oh yeah, I always see those S's in wood grain. Okay, or something that looks like an S. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, I like, oops, too sloppy. Okay, take your time. Don't make it sloppy. Repeat the lines over and over, but don't let them crisscross each other like I did by accident right there. Go around each one, make them go side by side, and then it will look like wood grain. Okay? All right, I got 2 more to do. All right, take your time, Miss Sheehan. Alrighty. One more. Sometimes there's knots in the wood that look like circles. And then the lines are repeated. Okay. Yeah, I got them ready. Okay, so now, let me put that marker away. Put my paper, oops. Put my paper back. Now I can glue these. So I remember I glued the 2 long ones first. On the sides. I think I did all 3 of them. All 3 of the long ones first. That's how I did mine. You can do it however you want. Here's the 3rd one. Okay. Just make sure you get the ends real good so they don't stick up. And then it's really fun when you get to the spider webs. To me, this is the work. And the wood grain's fun to do too. Okay, so then the windowsill at the bottom, or the frame of the wood at the bottom, the one in the middle. I could make that go under. Let's see. I don't like the way that looks. Okay, and then one at the top. It actually looks pretty good with purple wood. If you don't have orange paper or purple paper, you can use white paper. You could color the paper first with watercolors or markers, maybe not markers, crayon. Color your white paper first with crayon, and then you could color another paper with brown. And that way it would look colorful, but even though you don't have colored paper. Okay, so now I'm going to put my top on like this so it doesn't dry out. And now I'm going to show you how to do the spider webs. So in my spider webs, the spiders are coming from the corner, and these 2 and this one. This one, it's coming from the side a little bit. I don't like that one as much, but it's okay. All right, so, I think I had it upside down. So I'm going to make the lines from my spider web come from the corner. There's the first one, and then the next one is a little bit away from it. Next one, a little bit away from it. You could use pencil first if you want to, if you feel a little nervous about it, or use a black marker. I'm using a Sharpie. Whatever you have around the house. Pencil's fun too. You could just do this whole lesson with only pencil if that's all you have. Okay, it's still a lot of fun to do. So there's my lines to start with, and I want to make them look like this. So let's see. I'm going to make a curve. I'll start the first one. The whole curve, not across. Go up, curve back down, and go down. Okay? It needs to have a whole curve. All right? So a whole curve like that, not like that. Okay? That's not gonna look as good. It will still look good, but not as good. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the next one. So the next row starts right here. It starts where the other one left off. Remember, try to do the whole curve. It's small in the it's hard to do in the small areas. That one I messed up. Go way curve it. Okay, so let's do this one. Just take your time and enjoy it and have fun and relax. It's just a fun little lesson to do spiders. I wonder if y'all are scared of spiders. Some people are deathly afraid of them. I don't mind them as long as they don't bite me, because some spiders bite. When I was a little girl, we used to have daddy long leg spiders. The spiders with really long legs. They had the body was like this, but the legs were like really huge, like that long. And there was a whole bunch of them on the side of my house. And I remember my cousin came over, and I was not afraid of them at all. I was kind of a tomboy back then. And I would pick them up and chase after my cousin with them because she was so afraid of them. I don't know why I did that. That was mean. Okay, so then see a big curve. Oops. Trying to be as careful as I can, but I kind of messed up on that one. Okay. Okay, so, and then you can put a spider in there if you want to. Let's see, on mine I put one at the bottom. Oops, I forgot to leave it plain. Okay, I'll just put one right here. Oval, little head at the top. 1, 2, 4. They're arachnids, right? So they have 8 legs, and I'm going to show you another spider over here coming down because that one was hard to see in the web. I think they have 2 parts to their bodies. I used to know all this. If you're studying insects, you probably already know this yourself. 4 legs, so 2 on this side, and they're bent. 2 on this side. So if you do 2 bending upward and 2 bending downward, that kind of looks like he's climbing or like working his way up. Or you could do the type where it's just all down like that, like he's resting. 1, 2, 3, 4, up, down, up, down. There we go. Okay. And let's see, I'll put a little spider web in here. Curve, curve, curve. Oh yeah, that looks good. Don't go too fast. Take your time. Okay, well, mine took a long time, and I'm not gonna rush it just so my video will be short, so I'm gonna stop it right here, and then you can go back and look at these for your ideas for your artwork. And I hope you have fun making spider webs and spiders, and enjoy this week as Halloween is coming closer, and keep up the good artwork. Okay, bye-bye.